Hello everyone and welcome back to some more K-pop news. In today's video, I have news on how NewJeans has now come back to ADOR. Also, I have news on how K-pop girl group named Purple Kiss has some problems with their contracts and also a whole lot of news like that as well. So with all that being said, let's get straight right to the video right now. This morning, it was announced, sadly, that two members of NewJeans named Hain and Hareen have now come back to ADOR. And also, it was also announced that after this announcement came out, ADOR has now said that they are waiting for the statements from Minji, Hani, and Danielle NewJeans to find out to see if these three members are also going to be coming back as well. Now look, here's my thoughts about this one. I'm so sad to hear that two members of the Jeans have now come back to ADOR despite them saying that they are never coming back at all. And also top of that, I'm going to say this one time, and that one thing is this. I believe that the other three members of the Jeans is going to be coming back because all of them said that the Jeans is five members, and since only two members have now come back, that's why I'm saying, and that's why I'm believing that the other three members is going to be coming back as well. For the next news that I have for you today is that Purple Kiss member Swan has now said that even though the group's contract has ended this month, she said that the members themselves are still tied to their contract, and she said that their contract is not going to be ending on March 18th of 2028. Now look, here's my thoughts about this news right here. First off, I believe the reason why Purple Kiss's contract is still active is because of two reasons. Either, number one, I believe the reason is because either Purple Kiss has now decided to renew their contracts with RBW, or two, they still have a bunch of schedules that they have to finish, and so because of those schedules, that is the reason why Purple Kiss's contract is still active right now. Now, I have a good news for you because over this week it was announced that a new law called RYUJIN is going to be passed inside of K-pop. And the reason why the law is good is because it says right here that the law is aimed at protecting the rights and interests of popular culture and arts workers, including K-pop idols, and it also says that the law is going to focus on improving the working environments for K-pop idols and strengthening the system for psychological and human rights protection after the law launches as soon as this year in 2025. Now look, for me, I'm so happy to hear that this new law has now passed, and the reason is because this means that K-pop idols are no longer going to be treated as robots anymore, and this means that K-pop idols are finally going to be treated as real human beings inside of the K-pop industry right now. For the next news that I have for you today, it was announced that ITZY member named RYUJIN is now going to be making her acting debut inside of the upcoming Korean film called Night on Earth. I'm so happy to hear that ITZY member named RYUJIN is now going to be making her acting debut inside of this movie, and I'm so excited to find out when this movie is coming out so that I can watch her inside of this movie whenever this movie does come out. Now, I have a more good news for you because last week it was announced that BLACKPINK's comeback that was supposed to happen next month in December has now been delayed until January of next year in 2026. Now look, for me, the reason why I'm happy to hear that BLACKPINK's comeback has now been delayed until January of next year is because this means that BLACKPINK is putting in all the hard work to make sure that this album sounds really good, and so because that, I'm so excited to hear their new album when it does come out next year in 2026. For the next news that I have for you today is that SM Entertainment is now going to be debuting a new Japanese hip hop girl group next month on December 16th called GPP. And finally, it was announced that there is going to be 8 members inside of this group and that each member is going to be over the age of 21. And finally, on top of that, the names of these members is Rika, Hanoka, Ami, Momo, Mika, Nubi, Aki, and Runa. I'm so happy to hear that SM Entertainment is now going to be debuting a new K-pop Japanese group next month, and I'm so excited to hear and find out to see on what their Japanese debut song and album is all going to be sounding like. But thank you so much as always for watching my K-pop news video, and don't forget to like, comment, and to also subscribe down below for more K-pop news like this one. Anyways, that's it for today, and I will see you next time. Bye!